And what's happening here? Apparently we are. So we're going to pop that one in there. Hey, look at that. That's amazing. And that's so cool. And there's Tracy Vickers. Hello, Tracy. The sweetest lady on the planet. There we go. Cannot connect to RMTB server, IP address, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we can't connect to something. And I'm not sure what that is. But we are live on YouTube. Way, hey, awesome. So that's looking quite cool. Right, so let's do this. Let's just catch the link. So I'm just going to copy the link there, and I'm going to say, go to, where are we? We're on Facebook. Facebook somewhere. Facebook. Upilo Facebook, bro. There's Facebook there. I got it. Okay, I got it now. Who's here? Kader Chaos. Hey, Kader. How you, bro? And Errol here. Errol's with us as well. Okay, so let's just put that on there. So just say, evening, everyone. Evening, everyone. Here's the Facebook link. Sorry, the YouTube, Guitarist TV. The YouTube link to tonight's naughtiness. And paste. Paste, there we go. And enter and post. And it's busy posting. So, Lauren, where can I find you on YouTube? All right, okay, so that's a good question. So let's go here. Oh, there it is. I saw it a minute ago. Okay, so on YouTube, here it is when I can find the comments. You see the comments are clever. You've got to whisper it in from the, we are on YouTube. Right. Yeah, and I'll paste that there nicely. So there we go. So you should have the link, and I have a friend request there, and I say I'll approve that. And I'm not sure what that is. It might be somebody wanting to pop in and say hello. I think somebody wants to be on the radio, which is actually fine, dude. If you quite keen to do that. Oh, there we go. Who's that? Hello. Is that Linda? Hello, that's Linda. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Linda, are you joining us on Facebook? Okay. Righto. No, it's lovely to hear from you, man. So good. Okay, bye-bye. Look after yourself, and we'll see you on YouTube. Well, that's quite interesting. Thank you, Lord. That's very brave of you. Wow, amazing. So we are on YouTube here. Right, okay, so the link is there, and everybody's there. And let's go now to have a look at YouTube and see who's on there. I'll just put that onto that. Just make sure that everybody's comfortable. Yap Force is here. Hello, Yap. Hello. Right, excellent. So we're all on board. Dan Adams is here. Hey, DJ. How you guys? So, big hello to everybody on Facebook And we're about to kick off the show. So, yes, it's been great to be able to... It's been great to be able to get onto YouTube and also be on Facebook at the same time. Right, let's just do this. Let's get some rock and roll music playing. Aha. Righty-ho. I'll just close that down. That's good, and we're away to go. Okay, so sometimes things are a little bit slower when we have a lot of things going on at the moment. Lots of music, lots of people hanging out on the radio. So a warm welcome to you if you just joined in on Durban Rock Radio. We are live in many countries around the world, including mostly South Africa at the moment. And it's wonderful to have you. So thank you so much for joining in and joining us. It's wonderful to have you here. We did play a little bit of music, which was a real tribute to some of the great musicians of Durban, and a guy called Tony Razak, who so sadly passed away, this week. And what a great guy he was. So what I'd like to do is play you a track that I recorded with a good friend of mine, a guy called Chris Stott. And we were playing at a place in a pub in Durban called the Wagon Wheels Hotel. Very many people will remember the Wagon Wheels Hotel, but the band was called Joanna Buck. Joanna Buck, hey, Brie, how's it? Joanna Buck, what does that stand for? So, of course, Joanna Buck. Joanna is the piano, and Buck, of course, the guitar. So, a very clever sort of idea by Mr. Chris Stott. On the bass guitar was my good friend, Graham Curry, who was an incredible bass player, still is an incredible bass player, lives in America right now. And on the drums, a guy called Anton, who got into the band by telling us that he had been the drummer on all of the South African top 20 records, the disco records. And he was a really good Wagon Wheels kind of drummer. He was a really disco kind of drummer, dum-ts-dats. He was that kind of drummer, but a really nice guy. And I got him, and we actually lived in a flat on Durban Beachfront opposite the Snake Park together for many years. And I've just noticed that one of my good friends from way back and when was a guy called Rob Davies. How's it, Rob? Hey, you, man. Hey, good to have you. Played at the Wagon Wheels with Flagship in the 70s. Do you remember Rob Davies? I'm sure you remember Rob Davies. Rob Davies was an amazing master keyboard player. Rob, didn't you play with a band called Wizard back in the day? And Wizard played at a lot of venues in Durban, man. You guys were like professional musicians and playing in live venues and stuff like that. And Tracy says Wagon Wheels where everyone fell off. That's a true story. That's absolutely true. Okay, so I found some recordings of us recorded, and we went and recorded two or three songs at a guy called Don Clark's studio. That's right, Port of Call. So Rob's telling me, that's right, he used to be the keyboard player for a band called Wizard, and they used to play at Port of Call. Fantastic, amazing. It's so wonderful to have you on the show, Robert. I'm telling you, I can remember the three of us, the late Richard Ellis, and myself. I don't know how old we were, 15, 16 years old, coming to your place in Mbilo and having a jam, and we were attempting to play some Emerson, Lake and Palmer. And I can remember you and Richard were really boffins, and you guys could read music, and I couldn't read a note, so I really struggled with the chords and all that sort of thing. It never really kicked off, did it? But we did have a lot of fun, I must admit. And then we played, where did we play? We used to play, Rob, we used to do some charity shows way before that, I can't remember, somewhere in Ambila we did some charity shows of some sort, and you were keyboards. Patrick Broderick was on guitar. He was playing bass. Patrick Buick, and you were on keyboards. And I remember one night we pitched up on stage, and Patrick, all the guitarists and the bass guitarists went into the back room and we tuned our guitars. But of course we didn't tune our guitar to the keyboard. And I remember, Rob, you had a beautiful Farfisa organ, and the guitarists came out onto stage, and off we start. And I remember you struggling to find the right key. And we later found out that the flipping guitarists had tuned to themselves and not even thought about tuning to the keyboard. You know, we were such amateurs in those days, but it was really, what an experience. That was really great stuff, and I so enjoyed working with you, Rob. And now that you're in England, my friend, I think it's time that you and I got together and did something really special. You know, the Moth Club on Ambila, that's it. You were right, 100%. I mean, we were kids, you know, really starting out, and you know, we could hardly tune our guitars, never mind do anything else. Such amazing times. But anyway, the song I'm going to play now is one that we recorded with Don Clark in his studio in Westville, you know. And really, Don Clark's studio was an 8-track studio, and I think it was more a demo studio than anything else. But we did walk away with a cassette tape in our hands, and I'm not sure who paid for it, but I was 19, 18, 19, 20 maybe. And so this song is called Breakdown. Is it really? Breakdown. Okay. So I've no idea what it's going to sound like, but here we go. Oh yes, I remember this guitar part. Brilliant. Breakout. Such a nice clean guitar sound. It's amazing. Fantastic. On the keyboards, Mr. Wayne Rathbone. Yes. Satisfied journey of damn ball. Make it rich. Cool beats, man. I remember him recording that. It was amazing. So sorry I can't be there anymore. Okay, if you go to YouTube, you'll hear it all. It's absolutely awesome. We're going to play some songs from Make it! Yeah!
Backdoor pipeline, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude.
Okay, so if you just joined us, a warm welcome to you. This is the master of guitar. His name, Mr. Joe Satriani. And this is his song, 10 Words. So if you're on Facebook and YouTube or Guitarist TV, come and join us. Just want to hear what it sounds like on YouTube. There you go, it sounds good. Right, let's see what we got on Facebook. Have we got anything besides that? Soft on Facebook, which is fine. I'm not allowed to play music on Facebook, unfortunately. But we're on YouTube now. Thanks, Linda. Thanks for coming and saying hello. Lovely to have had you on the show, man. Thank you so much. Listening to some cool vibes right now by Mr. Satriani. Love to everybody in South Africa, Linda, if you can't stick with us. So, to all my South African friends, cheers. So everybody on YouTube, how's it, man? Okay, good to have you guys here. Yes, please. Yeah, why not? You know, the funny thing is, okay, so this is a little jam that we had. Behave yourself. Oh my God, just calm down, guys. Just calm down. You can't stop these musicians from playing, you know. They just want to play and play and play. So what I'm going to try and do is just knock it on the head there for a second and just tell you a few things that have been happening today. In South Africa, we lost a good friend of ours who was... he was indeed one of the legends of Durban, a great musical genius, saxophone player of note, and his name was Tony Razak. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to play a tribute to this outstanding gentleman of music tonight, and we're gonna basically dedicate our night tonight to Tony. Tony was a great guy, and everybody loved him. You know, he was just one of those wonderful musicians. And the funny thing is, I found a photograph on Facebook the other day of Tony and the late great Steve Fattar. And those two guys were like brothers, you know. They played music all over Durban. They never made a lot of money. They lived really humble lifestyles, like most musicians in Durban. We all lived like that. Nobody really got rich and famous, and that doesn't happen in Durban. But the vibe in Durban is what is really special about Durban. The music, the coast, the sea, the surf, you know, the vibe. It's just very hard to explain to somebody who's a musician in Johannesburg and who's making big bucks, you know, and making records and doing all that kind of stuff. But being a Durban musician is something really special. And I can't explain it to anybody. And I've really tried hard to go and live in Johannesburg and make the bucks and all that. And, you know, I didn't last long. I lasted about 9 months because I don't know what it is. It's just one of those things. So I ended up going back to Durban and working with these guys. And we had a lot of fun back in those days. And I'm going to play you a song now that we recorded with my band Joanna Buck, and tells you a story about Durban and what it really is to be from that part of the world. What it really means. What's the lifestyle is all about. This is Surf City, ladies and gentlemen, and the band Joanna Buck. How's it, Mark? Hey, my bro. You well? I'm so happy to hear you. Okay, man. So listen to the words of the song. Really cool tune. That's our style, man. I'm gamey. That was a fancy chord I learned. 5 o'clock Surf City, it'll do lifestyle. Stop. So Graham Curry on the bass. Cold. Mark says it's cold. Really? Oh, of course you guys are coming into winter. Saltwater molecules. Project. He used to come and tell me, now Mark, project. So I need to show you some photographs of this era of music in Durban. It was really special. Pink pants, a multicolored shirt, blocky moustache, permed hair. And explodes. This is the best part. Smile. Hey Rob, yes we did. We played at Joe Cool's. Oh, for how long? Not very long. We played with Riff Raff, CJ and I. What a lot of fun. Yes, we did. We We had a good time at Joe Cool's, man. I think we only did 1 or 2 nights a week. Might have been a Saturday night, Rob. Alright, let's play some. There you go, Joanna Buck and Surf City. It's all about Durban and the vibe.
Backdoor pipelines, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white waters chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes, well, it's here, so get on with it. Rock on, dude.
Hey, if you just joined us, warm welcome to you, Michael de Jager, Durban Rock Radio it is. So Friday night we just hanging out and drinking some Jack Daniels. Tuning in for some cool vibes, having a nice time. And hanging out in our favorite place in all the world, which is on the beach. Oh yes. This is Mr. Chris Rea.
Between the eyes of love, I call
Your name. How's it, Mandy?
behind their garden
Hope you guys are well.
I used to go
Floyd Rose, how's it, bro? Hey, man. Long time no see.
summer wind.
Hope you guys are well.
Southern
Melody, take me back. I want to know who does the BBC voiceover. Is it Tim Wells? Actually, it might be Tim Wells, Tracy.
on the beach.
I had it done with. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find it now. I think it is Tim Wells. How did you spot it? That's really good. He's got a very distinct kind of voice, hasn't he?
I will keep
I'll see if I can find one that's really nice. It's really nice, tasty.
the sands of time will blow away mystery.
I've got one. I've got one for you.
No one but
You and I.
underneath that moonlit sky.
Take me back to the place
that
I know.
on the beach.
It's my friends on Facebook.
On the beach. On the beach.
So all good, all good. You've had a good week. That's been a good week. Busy week this side. Yes, lots of stuff going on. Yeah, man. When we played at Magoo's back in the day, my friend Luis Mario Rodrigues, our Portuguese keyboard player, he would sing this song. It was his job.
Forever in my dreams.
Because he didn't have a high voice, you know. So we had little Bev Heath, who had a voice I could kill. I just love this song. I just love this song because it reminds me so much of Durban.
Strange desire.
Desire,
A night that burned like fire.
take me back to the place that I know. Down the beach. We're going to come back to Durban as soon as this lockdown is over. And we're going to play some cool vibes on the beach. I think that's a good idea. It's such a beautiful song. Yeah, Good Times on the Beach. You remember them well, Tracy. I do too. There's some moments in your life that you never forget, that you just treasure forever. And there are too many beautiful moments. And the best moments, the best moments are those ones that are completely unplanned and just happen out the blue. Okay.
Is just the dog's bollocks, is it not?
I'm sure you recognize that. It's just the dog's bollocks, is it not? Amazing. And if you're from Durban, you will understand what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. And if you just joined us, you're very warm welcome to you on Durban Rock Radio. We have had we have had a wonderful evening, and we always do have a wonderful evening with our friends on Facebook and our friends on YouTube, and which we of course streaming on Guitarist TV tonight. And Durban Rock Radio runs on so many different radio stations. It runs on iHeart Radio. It runs on Spotify. It's streamed 24/7 over Spreaker.com. Also on Durban Rock Radio, of course, the website DRRFM.com, and so many other places. But if you just Google Durban Rock Radio or the Big Rock Show, you'll find it. TuneIn.com, another one, and many others. But it's wonderful to have you here, and especially wonderful to have you on Facebook Live. It's just fabulous. I just love a Friday night spending time with my friends, and really dear friends, special friends. You guys absolutely mean the world to me, so thank you so much for tuning in. And I've got something special for you. 1998, what were we doing in 1998? I wonder. Okay, yes, we were hanging out in the clubs and pubs in Durban, and I was playing in a band called LMB, and we were playing at a place called Magoo's back in the day. And I was writing some songs in those days, and honestly, I wrote some songs because it was that time in your life when you think, I don't really need to do something that's not a copy of somebody else's music. Meet new friends, and I really met somebody very special in 1998 at this particular pub, and we remained distant friends for many years, and still are. Thank heavens, have a fantastic relationship, I suppose you could call it, even be it long distance. It is one of those things, when you share a moment, those things stick with you for the rest of your life, even though at the time you really didn't know what you were doing. Really, it's just like one of those things that life makes your paths cross, and things happen, and relationships are born out of that. But little did you know that in many years that you would still be friends, and that's really the best part. That is the amazing thing. Anyway, the song that I wrote was an instrumental song, and it was called the Chug Chug song. But I'm going to play it for you after this, so just hang on. I'm going to pay the rent. Actually, I don't pay the rent. It's just something.
Backdoor pipelines, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white waters chasing you.
That's like
Close to the
Nazarene.
things men rate great.
Now, stand by
Hey,
Durban,
Durban.
East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
So this is the kind of song, kind of music that Durban musicians make. Well, I was writing this kind of music, 1998, instrumental guitar. This one, the Chug Chug song. Oh, yes. I think you're right. Was it 88? Goodness gracious me. So here's a glass of wine, whiskey rather, to celebrate many years of what is a very treasured friendship, relationship, whatever you want to call it, but friendship with dear friends. Hey. What did we know back in those days? But there was a lot of passion, for sure, and something that I never forgot. That was a special time. Have another tequila. Yes, okay, all right. So here I was recording these kind of songs at home and working in the pub at night. At Christmas 1998, that was it. Was it Christmas or New Year's? Might have been New Year's Eve actually. Wonderful things happened. Hi Mike, I'm sending you a Finch and Henson and Arapaho. Oh yes, please. Yes, please. Let's have some Finch and Henson. Durban boys with a great flavor. I somehow like this song. I just like this song. It's just so weird. It's just so simple, and yet this is my Fender Strat actually. This is when the Gibson had gone by that time. But it's time to play some songs from my good friend So there you go, a cool song by local Durban musicians. So that was how Durban local musicians, recorded songs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Yari Yalamaki. Oh, this is amazing. Right, so who's here? Catherine Ellis. Hello, Catherine. Mr. Adams. Tracy Vickers. Who else? Mr. Coleman. Hey. Mandy Cook. Hello, Mandy. I'll do a little wave there. And Floyd Rose. So you're going to tell us who the good friend you met at Magoo's in 19 footsack. I might tell you who that person was. I'm surprised you remember that. You sort of remember that far back. You digressed. I did digress. I do apologize. Dum, 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 dum. 1988. What a year that was. What a year. Should I have another tequila? Ahem. Right, there we go. I do love this song. Yari and Yalamaki. What an amazing musician. Okay, so now I need to find a song. I've got the right song here. Rock me a little while. Brilliant song, Yuri. Ham, yes. So this wonderful song by Yari Yalamaki, what an amazing, this is probably one of the best ones you've sent me, Yari. Very good song.
Michael de Jager.
Okay, so back in 1988. Or was it 98? I think it was 1990 actually. Take me in your arms, rock me a little while. Rock me a little while. Okay, so where's Glenn? Doobie Brothers, of course. Hey, Doobie Brothers, remember the Doobies? Absolutely right, 100%. Take me in your arms, rock me a little while. Ooh. Oh, it's just lovely, just lovely. Finch and Henson on the way. There we go. Don't we have some seriously cool memories together? Rock me a little while. Rock me a little while. Are you dancing? You should be dancing, man. This is a riff I learned many years ago. I used to play this. When I played it at band practice, the guys nearly fell in their decks. Crazy, isn't it? Just a simple little riff. I'm here, bro. Hey, shut. Well, I'm not sure if you can hear the music on Facebook, but hopefully you can. I'm enjoying tonight. It's really cool, you know. There's only 2 people left on Facebook Live. I'm guessing that's Glenn and Tracy. If you're still here. All right. So yes, Doobie Brothers was playing in my car. This little voice yells out from my baby car seat. Oh, I love it. Sounds good here. Oh, cool. All right, good. Okay, so we really recorded some dizzy songs. Oh, I heard something there. Oh, okay, it's that time of the night. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just pause that. I'm just going to pause that for a second because it is apparently tequila time. Hey, oh my God. Okay, oops, my lemon fell in my tequila. There we go. So, oops, on my lap. Okay. Right, am I licking some salt? And good. So, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Eish, mazit. That was really serious, that stuff. I'm okay. I can do with a little drop more whiskey because my whiskey's kind of like run out, you know. Is there any chance?
Okay.
Oh, thanks, man. So how cool is it? I really need to apologize to my South African viewers and listeners on the radio. We are misbehaving very badly here, having some tequila and oh, please don't hate me. I'm not a bad guy at all. And I'm sorry that we had to have a tequila in front of my South African friends who aren't allowed to drink at the moment. And to be honest, I'm not a very, very big drinker, you know, so it doesn't take a lot to 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. That's me. I'm done. And that is number 3. I must warn you. So things could get a little bit out of hand at this point. But before they do, I'm going to attempt to play a song which my friend Glenn Adams sent to me, and I'm going to play it. I'm just going to pick any random one, Glenn. I have no idea what these ones are. So this is from a band called Stone Top, and it's a song called Heartland. So let's say cue at the top and play the song. Oh no, we don't want to hear that. That's Diego making a hell of a racket. But we do want to hear this one, do we? Absolutely correct. A beautiful song for some beautiful friends. This is Sko Top. Grace Miles, hello Gracie, hey. Colleen Smith, hello Mark and K.A. Welcome. Lovely to... come and say hello to Colleen. Say hello. So we've had 3 tequilas each. 4. Really? Oh, you snuck one. Okay.
Sorry, I know you guys can't get alcohol there. I'm so sorry. I wish you were here. I really, really do. Love you all.
You're right, don't fall down the stairs now, please. Anyway, cheers everybody. I've had a refill, so it's going to be quite fun. This is a beautiful song. Flow, absolutely. Oh my God. Colleen has it. JD and Coke, nothing wrong with that. Lucky you. No booze here. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Mark, your nose is red from too much tequila. Probably it's quite warm in here, you know. And I've got this thing. So when you go to the shops, you wear these. You wear this thing here to look, you know, to keep yourself protected from all the germs and shit that's flying around here. So that's probably why. Cheeks are red, nose is red, everything's red. Yeah, it's been a fun time, you know what I mean? Well, let's put it this way. Life is what you make it, isn't it? Right. So, whatever comes your way, you know, you only live once in this world, and you need to treasure every minute, every second of every single day. Because, you know, in recent years, I've lost so many really, really dear friends, and my friends have lost, you know, close loved ones, and it's so sad, and it's made me realize at this age that you really need to treasure your friends and your friendships and your love and everything, you know. So I don't take anything for granted anymore. I treasure you guys, I love you guys, you know, and I'll be quite kind of open and honest about things in my life, and I have absolutely no regrets on the relationships and things that I've had and things that have happened in my life have all happened for a reason. And you know, the relationships I had with really special friends, and I'll tell you there were some really special moments in my life, and I haven't had many, but there have been some very, very special moments in my life, which I treasure and always will. So there we go. What a nice song this is, Heartland. What a beautiful song. So there we go. And yeah, I can see how you treasure Corin. Yes, I do. Absolutely. Beautiful song. What a beautiful song. Scode Talk, what a great band. And it's back to the Doobie Brothers, of course. This is such a funky tune, man. Thank you, Glenn Adams, for sending this to us. This is South of the Border. And if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you. The message tonight: it's treasure every minute of the day. I love you guys. And don't freaking make me cry again, or yourself. Okay, I won't. I promise. I promise. So we'll just dance. That's it. That's the best thing you can do. Is just have a little jar, man. Just have a little jar. So we're hanging out on Facebook. And there's not a lot of people on Facebook tonight. Doesn't matter. We got good friends hanging out with us on Facebook. South of the border. Listen to this lovely guitar. It's beautiful. You sent me some Arapaho. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's very nice of you to say such lovely things. Yes. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And have a doobie. I wish I could. I'd end up getting locked up. It's just good to be alive tonight, I think. This is so funky, isn't it? Okay, there was a song that I used to play. Let's see. The wonderful, beautiful music of the Doobie Brothers. And if you just tuned in, it's Michael de Jager, the Big Rock Show. Woohoo! Durban Rock Radio. Here we go. I'm going to take you back a few years. One of the legendary bands from Durban. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Finch and Kenny Henson. And a beautiful song called Belinda Low.
As a child, you used to dream of going down to sunny Mexico.
Timo Tex, hey my bro.
With a señorita,
Marijuana is illegal and hairdressers are not. It's taken 50 years for hippies to rule. It's such a strange world we live in, Tracy. And Timo Tex has joined us. Fantastic. All the way from Finland. Wonderful to have you, Timo. Thank you so much for joining us.
As a lookout over Jeffreys Bay.
Jeffreys Bay, yes.
With the cockle shells, the silver bells, you can hear them on a cool day.
I love this guy's voice.
I long to look into your eyes that were once so blue.
Master Jack. Oh yes, do you remember that song? Belinda.
Belinda Lou. What am I gonna do to make you want me? What have I gotta do to make you care for me? What have I gotta do to make you love me? What have I gotta do to make you care for me, Belinda? As a child, you used to dream of going down sunny Mexico.
No, not really.
With the señorita, the hacienda, and your favorite friend, Pablico. I hope one day that your dreams will all come true. Oh, come to me now, my lovely, my only Belinda Lou.
These two guys, Brian Finch and Kenny Henson, they were absolutely massive in Durban. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here, Timo. Fantastic. Thank you for stopping by to say hello. It's wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful music from great musicians. Special thanks to Glenn Adams for sending us that track. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, my bro.
And now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
Something. Durban was one of the most rock and roll cities on the planet. And it spawned one of the most rock and roll bands of our time. This is Arapaho. The Wicked Selection. This is really awesome song, man. Awesome song. Okay, I've got a couple of special tracks for you guys, man. Hey, Alina. Hey, Alina. Lovely to have you. Arapaho, ho, ho, ho. Remind me to tell you how we graffitied their banner at our club. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me that story when I'm there. And I'll tell you the story how they got pissed off with me at Cave Rock. Oh, I got into so much trouble. Oh my God. And I don't think they... Yes, I'll keep that for another day. Anyway, here we go. Cheers. Merry Christmas. One tequila, two tequila, three tequila. Not quite floor yet. So I might get another one in a minute. Oh, I'm going to suffer tomorrow. Oh my God. Petty was very strict. He was indeed. He was so cross with me. Tracy, honestly, he was really seriously pissed off with me. And I apologized profusely, but hey, damage was done. Oh dear, never mind. You live and learn. I must admit, when I saw Arapaho supporting Bon Jovi at Kings Park back in the day, I was super impressed. They were really awesome band.
Now, stand by Durban,
Right,
East
here it
London,
comes. Here it comes. Are you
the
ready for
Wild
this?
Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
Okay, so back in 1980 something, I was playing in a band at a place called Magoo's, and this is one of the songs I sang. Back with my lovers and my friends around. You must remember this one. You were there, you were indeed that very night. Ice cold babies and a place of my own. All those days, that's when the smoke was the smoke. Grooving was grooving. Dancing was everything. With my friends, making love was everything. Yeah. Outside the stones, the cherry bomb, we did it alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Oh, good times, man. Sweeter days would last forever. Weekends went by so quickly. We went around in this one-horse town, going crazy, baby. My big mouth, some guy came around and he put me away. All those days, all I can do is sit and smile. That's when I spoke, once I spoke. Groovy was groovy. The man dancing was everything. So we were young. I was laughing with my friends. Making love was everything. Outside the stones, a cherry bomb. We did it alone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feels like yesterday, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. That Fender Strat got such a cool sound. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn 45. And baby, ever gone, but I'm still alive. Just as crazy, baby. With a real nice girl. Oh yeah. Facing my own. All those days, all I can do is just cry. That's when the smoke wasn't smoke. Grooving was grooving. Dancing was everything. We were young, we were improving. I've been laughing with my friends. Making love was happening outside the dome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this was recorded at, oh wow, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is Riff Raff, Alan B. Live at Magoo's 1980-something. Great days.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music.
Sure.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
Now, back in those days, I joined the band just with a friend of mine. His name was CJ Cecil Euster. And we played at a lot of places. One of them was a place called Cave Rock Cafe on the Bluff. Commotion. Oh, this brings back so many different memories, you know. I can remember times when we crawled out of Cave Rock. Oh yes. You love someone. Anyway, cheers to my good friends in South Africa. Love you guys. It's nice. Looks like I've got a minister's thingy to jiggy on, yeah. Yes, Linda, put your email there. I'll send you these songs, no problem. You can actually download the show. And I'll send you the link. We'll play some Timo Tex in a minute. No problem. You're more than welcome. CJ, what a gentleman. Mark, the pissed priest. Yes, I just need to put it somewhere in the middle there. That's better. So the question is, did you ever? would you have if I'd asked? I wonder. Things would have been so different today. Isn't it funny how life is? How life, when you come to a fork in the road and you know, back in the day you could have made that decision to go one way or another, and how different your life would have been if you'd made, you know, a decision that could have changed things quite radically, actually. Yeah. But hey ho, we had a good time, for sure. Back in the day. So if you just tuned in, it's a warm welcome to you. One of my favorite songs. I used to love jamming to this. But yeah, I played drums to this song many years ago. This is the Doobie Brothers for my good friend and brother, Mr. Glenn Adams. This is Eyes of Silver. I think it's from the album What Were Once Vices Are Now Habits. Could have been, yes. Eyes of Silver. Sorry. Yeah. Good album. Yes, good album, man. I got a song for you. Man. Okay, the Doobie Brothers are rocking out on Durban Rock Radio for you.
Hawaii.
New tunes, okay.
Backdoor pipeline, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
Now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The most music power. The most music power, absolutely indeed. And if you just tuned in, warm welcome to you.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
And before we go on anymore, I just want to say that this song was recorded in Durban back in the day, sort of in the 1980s, late 1980s, 1989, 90, somewhere around there. And there was one particular evening where I met a wonderful person, and she's right here on Facebook, and her name is Tracy Vickers. And we spent the evening together. It was absolutely wonderful, and it's one evening that I'll ever always treasure forever in a day. And it was a really special night, and I'd like to dedicate this particular song. Tracy, this one is for you. So, special night, special night.
I remember Paris, 1949.
89. Champs-Élysées, Beaujolais wine. We didn't have Beaujolais wine. I had dreams of that, yes, I did. Those Magoo's days.
Looking back at those summer days spent outside. Ooh, I can write you paragraphs about Magoo's days.
Parisian Walkways, great song by Gary Moore.
Is Justy Dog's bollocks, is it not?
Yes, so there are some songs that just remind you of special times, and that one, especially for my good friend Tracy Vickers. And thank you for a wonderful night. Thank you. This is Mike and the Mechanics, and a beautiful song called The Ghost.
Unbelievable night. She was an unremarkable girl. You may not call it poetry, but it changed my world. It was an unforgettable dawn. She was an indisputable fact. Even if I could have, I might not have it back. It's an unexceptional day. She's an unavoidable truth. Uncompromised elation, suspended since my youth. It's an unforgivable lie. I have nothing in my defense. There can be no forgiveness to caution this descent. It wasn't in a dream, a film or on TV.
It was real, man. It was absolutely real.
This was really happening, happening to me. Though I made
How are we doing for time? We're doing well. Doing well.
suggest I never knew. The ghost comes back to haunt me. The ghost of sex and you. I held her hand outside the hotel, kissed her mouth in the back of the car. Whether fact or fantasy, I knew we'd gone too far. I feel her breath on the back of my neck. She's lying naked here on the floor. Wrap the sheet around her, disappear beyond the door. It wasn't in a dream.
So who's here? So we got Graham. How's up, Graham? How you, bro? It's time for a bit of Timo Tex. Let's play some Timo Tex.
Happening to me. Though I may protest, suggest I never knew. The ghost comes back to haunt me. The ghost of sex and you.
Unbelievable girl.
Unforgettable dawn.
As you found the world.
Of sex and you.
Unbelievable world. That My email is Cool Beans. Okay, Linda, I got it. I'll send you a couple tracks. How's it, Jack? Hey, bro. Fantastic, man. Good to have you here. Woo-hoo. Coliseum 2. Let's see if I've got that. So if you just tuned in, it is of course Durban Rock Radio. Michael de Jager behind the microphone. One of the greatest bands on the planet, Mike and the Mechanics. I'm going to take you back a few years. It's just such an amazing voice. And I just love the keyboards, just so beautiful. Anyway, just tuned in, it is Friday night, the Big Rock Show.
Hawaii. Backdoor pipeline, the most dangerous wave in the world. You're locked into the tube, the corals below, and the white water's chasing you. You're close to the things men rate great.
And now, stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
One of the greatest bands on the planet right now, ladies and gentlemen. They are called Disturbed. And this is The Light. Raise your glasses. I love this band, man. I don't know why I love this band, but I do. Such a cool vibe. Yuri Yalamaki. Are we raising a glass, Trace? Are we raising a glass, sweetheart? Cheers. Love you, man. What is the name? Artist name. This band is called Disturbed. The band before was Mike and the Mechanics. I saw these guys live at Download Festival. Jeez. They were support to Iron Maiden. They were amazing, amazing band. Absolutely incredible band. This guy's voice is just amazing. And really, they're just a three-piece. Can you believe it?
Me now. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
Sometimes darkness can show you the light. Absolutely right, 100%. The Ghost Song.
Listen
Yes, the song is called The Ghost of Sex and You. And that's Mike and the Mechanics. Yeah, great album, man. Great album. Absolutely. Sometimes the darkness can show you the light. I'm going to take you back a few years. A little commercial pop ditty by somebody that I really enjoy. His name is Mr. Robert Palmer. I didn't mean to turn you on, but it was fun anyway. Oh, such a good night tonight, man. We're having such a good time. Who's here? Timo. Sometimes darkness can show you the light. Absolutely right. You got that right, mate. You got that right. Glenn Adams, I have walking in the park, Timo. Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Didn't mean to turn you on. I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Okay, I don't know what those buttons do. I didn't mean to turn you on. I told you twice. I was only trying to be nice, only trying to be nice. I didn't mean to turn you on. Now why should I feel guilty 'cause I won't get guilty 'cause I'm on it. I didn't mean to turn you on. I suppose it's time we kind of knocked it on the head. It's a bit late now. What's the time? 20 past 10. So 20 past 11 South African time. Yeah. Been a good night though. Really enjoyed it actually. Tequila was cool. And so was the whiskey. Woohoo! I'm going to stress out at the gym tomorrow. Oh, actually, I'm not going to the gym tomorrow. It's home gym tomorrow. Hey, it's Friday. I didn't mean to turn you on. Okay, Timo, I've got a lot of songs by you on my playlist. Oi. Okay. So Timo, which song would you like me to play? A really beautiful instrumental guitar song. I'd love that. I'd love to play that.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
He rocks my world.
It is indeed the radio station you have always wanted, is it not? Yes. Well, it's here. Okay. So get on with it. Rock on, dude.
Okay, so that care of our good friend from the BBC, who's done a few voiceovers for this track, which is really, really kind of him. So I'm asking my good friends on Facebook Live, my good friend Timo Tax, which song I should play. Because, to be honest, I have exactly 30 songs of Timo. And I have no idea which one to play. I mean, I do know which one I'd like to play, but Timo, tell me, mate, he's on Facebook Live. Which song would you like me to play of yours that I have on my list? I have some nice tunes. I have one called, let's see, maybe Four Winds. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good call. Let's see if I can find it here. 1, 2, F funky. Well, I do have it, yes. Okay, right, here we go. The top of the playlist. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Durban Rock Radio, and we are streaming on Guitarist TV, we're streaming on Facebook Live, and we are also streaming on TuneIn, as well as iHeartRadio, Spreaker.com, DRRFM, Durban Rock Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to play a song of a very special friend of mine. His name is Timo Tex Turpinen. He comes from Finland. He's a beautiful guitar player and an absolute gentleman. Please be upstanding for one of the greatest guitar players on the planet. You got it, Mr. Timo Tex. This is called Four Winds. Beautiful song, beautiful song. Too many beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. It's a beautiful song, Trace. Listen to this guy's guitar style. It's amazing. You're welcome, Timo. Oh, I love this song, man. I love this song. You're listening? Ah, good. I'm so glad. So beautiful, man. So beautiful. TJ Terry, how's it, boo? How are you, man? Thank you, I'm speechless. Ah, bless you, man. Skull. best therapy in the world is music. Absolutely, without a doubt. Music, good friends, good wine, good whiskey. Good love too, of course. I don't know where you recorded this, Timo, but it's so beautifully mastered, mate. It's just amazing. Beautiful. Oh my God. I'd love to take you to South Africa to meet my friends, Timo. But I wouldn't find the musicians that good enough to play with you. That's the problem. Actually, maybe Mally and Gavin. Truly remarkable guitar player you are, Timo. You're just as good as Steve Vai. Amazing. Oh, listen to that, man. Listen to that. Ooh. Jeez. That is the most beautiful guitar song I've ever heard.
The Wild Coast and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host,
I'm blown
Michael
away.
de
I'm
Jager.
blown away.
He
I promise
rocks
you.
my world.
All right, lift the spirits. Yes. This is Colosseum. Walking in the park. This is when it goes out for Glenn. This is for Glenn. Must admit, Glenn, I've never heard this song in my life before. Thank you, Timo. Love to see this man play live. Absolutely. Without a doubt. Okay, so let's do this. The 22nd of June. Let's have a look. So I'm planning to be in South Africa on the 22nd of June, probably from the 20th of June, for about 2 weeks. You know, that's if the old lockdown is done by then, 22nd of June, and then I'll be in the studio from the 22nd and the 23rd. So we're recording some stuff in Wolverhampton. Alright, so it'll be the 24th, South Africa, 74th, and let's just do... Ooh. Okay, so we'll have to have a little think about it, Timo, but I'll have a chat to my good friend Clyde and see what we can do. But I do believe that we have a and unrehearsed coming up. This is very cool, man. Good music. Don't forget my man, Frank Marino. Oh, is Frank Marino around? Oi, Frank! Frank! Pull in, bro. He's coming, Glenn. I've got Frank. Frank! Come here, mate, come here. You play a couple of tunes for us, mate. You play a couple of tunes. Yeah, okay. All right. You had a bit of luck, Glenn. Frank's here. Okay, so the DJ's had a bit too much tequila. So this is the long ending. So there we go, Colosseum. What a cool ending, man. Okay, this is Frank Marino. He's just pulled in a Hasbury. He's playing a song called Strange Dreams. How you doing, Frank? You're right there, mate. Oh yes, cool. Alright, this one goes out to my good friend Glenn Adams. And a cool tune called Strange Dreams. Nice stuff, man. I think I might sleep quite nicely tonight. Don't you think? What is it? Oh yes, okay, so don't forget my good friend, never got that one. Linda, would you? Yes. So there's a good chance that my good friend Clyde is putting together what he calls the unrehearsed show, and hopefully it'll be this year. So if it's not going to be in June, July, it will be in December. And but let's just wait and see what the boss man says. But I definitely wanted to get on the plane as soon as the corona thing is over, if ever. I need to go and see my sister, who hangs out in Queensborough. Unplugged. That sounds good. Yes. Let's do that. We'll do an unplugged evening. That will be quite nice. Unrehearsed, yes. That's the one. So we're going to convince Uncle Clyde that it's a good time to do another one of those. Except that I don't know where he lives these days. I think he lives in Zululand somewhere. So I'll probably end up hanging out with my sissy in Queensburg. Cheers. But I think he's still got some gear, so I'm not sure if I need to bring guitars and amplifiers and whatever else. But I'd like to bring Timo, because I think Timo would blow everybody away. And right, so where are we? We're going to play something nice. Nice songs. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful evening spending time with you guys. It's been lovely hanging out with you on Facebook. It's been great hanging out on Guitarist TV. An absolute privilege and an honor. Thank you. And shall I say, for the pleasure of your beautiful company, thank you so much. I do love you dearly. And I'm going to play this song especially for my friends on Facebook. God bless you all. Love you lots. Take care of yourselves, please. And this one too I'd like to dedicate to my lovely wife, Corin.
It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She'll put on the brushes her long blonde hair, and then she'll ask me, do I look alright?
Well, sing the harmony with me, come on.
You look wonderful tonight.
Play the guitar, come on, play the guitar.
We go to a party
back in 1989,
and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady.
Oh yes.
That's walking around with me. And then she'll ask me,
oh, you crack me up. I love it.
yes, I feel wonderful tonight. Wonderful, 'cause I see the love light in your eyes, and the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you.
Oh, what a beautiful song, man. beautiful chord change there. Did you notice that? God bless you too. God bless you too, Timo. Look after yourself, mate. It is time to go home.
I've got an aching head.
Not right now, but they will have in the morning for sure.
So I'll give you my car keys, and she'll help me to bed.
Oh yeah, she did.
And then I'll tell you as I turn out the light. I say, my darling, you look wonderful tonight. Oh, my darling.
Well, you certainly looked wonderful tonight. I never did, Tracy. I know Mark Townsend. I was related to him. He was my ex-wife's cousin, I believe, at the workshop. Mark Townsend had the most amazing voice. He still has. He's got this deep growling voice, very much like Eric Clapton.
Stand by Durban, East London, Maritzburg, the Wild Coast, and all of Capital Country for the most music power.
The sexy rock radio station you've always wanted is here.
With your host, Michael de Jager.
So, that's it. It's been a great night. And Tracy's asking me if I'd ever heard Tracy's brother and Mark play at a place called The Workshop. Now, The Workshop, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, was down in near the beachfront in off Point Road. It was a fantastic shopping centre. That's where I saw Equinox for the first time. And I think we stood in for Equinox back in the day. But I did see Mark playing at Rumours. Was it called Rumours? It was in Smith Street, I think, next to the police station somewhere. And Mark Townsend, who I was related to in a past life, went to America with my good friend Duncan Forer and Gavin Muller and those guys and Melly Sewell, and they toured, and they did very well actually. And so now that we're talking about Duncan Forer, let's pay a tribute to Duncan, because here's another guy who's just been absolutely amazing. Yes, Rumour. Well, I danced with this sexy guy who asked me to dance at the end of the night to this song. Oh. And then I married the scoundrel in 1990. Oh my God. How was that? That was amazing. What a story. Well, fantastic. Was that Steve, Tracy? I don't remember that. I wasn't around in those days. I do remember Select 21 and Magoose, of course, yes. And that was a very special night that I spent with you, and we parted ways after that. But I don't know what actually happened to Steve, and I'm not sure if you were together or not at that point. But what I'd like to know is there's a beautiful song that my good friend Duncan Forer wrote, and it's a song that reminds me of a lot about my good friends. But that's a nice story, Tracy. Amazing that you would go to a pub called Rumours. And I remember Mark, all the guys were saying, you got to go to see Mark playing at Rumours, and it's amazing. And it was Mark and Steve, I think they were playing bass. Steve was a bass player. And I never did get a chance. I think I may have gone around once or twice. Steve Minchington was my brother. Oh, right. Steve was your brother. Oh, wow. How come I never knew that? That's really amazing. Right. Okay. So who was the guy that you married? I don't remember him. Did I ever meet him? I don't think I did. No, that's really weird. Anyway, I'm going to play this song by my good friend Duncan Fora, who worked with a band called Rabbit in South Africa many years ago, in the 70s, 76, 75, 74, somewhere around there. I was very young at that point. And Duncan then went on to join the Bay City Rollers. And from the Bay City Rollers, he left the band at some point, came back to South Africa. Okay, Brendan. Okay, I don't think I ever met Brendan. Yes, right, okay. No. So I didn't know Steve was your brother. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's really, really quite... why did I ever think Steve was your husband? It's really weird.
He rocks in my world.
So, anyway, this is my good friend. His name, Duncan Fora. And he played in an amazing band called Bay City Rollers. But this is his solo album. And I love this guy so much.
Look at me, seeing the way you try to see which way to turn, where to go.
I had to learn this guitar solo for the concert that we played in South Africa.
We sang a song as we made love as the night went on.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen
The way you look at me,
heard you call my name, turning off the moon into sunset, then around the world again. And I want it to last forever as I take a second look, and I see you in the moonlight like a picture.
I love this song. I have to go after the songs. Sorry, I'm knackered. It's been so lovely spending time with you guys tonight. Thank you so much.
Across the open sea, wishing you'll always be right.
Steve and Mark T did Route 66 Harley trip together and met up with Duncan and family in Vegas. Oh, wow. Amazing. That's incredible. That's such an amazing journey. Wow. Fantastic. Look at me. There's one trip I would love to do is Route 66. Toto Africa to finish tonight. Okay, that's a good call.
Turn the page and look ahead. Reach the stage of no regret. Now it's time. When I see
The way you look at me,
heard you call my name, turn off the road into sunset and around the world again. You'll be daylight forever, that lights up my dream, and the night begins to take us when you love me. I love you. I see the way that you look at me, got a feeling you've been wanting me. There's a feeling that come over me. I've seen the way you try to see. I've seen the way that you look at me. Got a feeling you've been wanting me. I've seen the
way you look at me. I love playing this song. Oh, wow. It was called the Southern Cross Festival. Very cool, eh? I must have sent you a copy of the movies to play. Oh, please send it, Tracy. I'd love that. I'd love to see that. I really would. What a beautiful song by my good friend Duncan Fora. I toured with Duncan some time ago, and he sent me this a little while back. You'll enjoy this.
And we say hello to Mike de Jager. Hello Mike, how are you? Wow, it's great to be able to say hello to you. I remember we played at Splash and Fin in 1999. We played to 7,000 people. You're a great guitarist.
Thank you, mate.
Happy to see you doing so well in Las Vegas. No, I'm kidding. In England, of course. Happy to see you doing so well and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Duncan, my brother. Appreciate that so much. You just will have no idea. So from one brother to another brother, this is from my brother Steve Lukather. It's been a fantastic night. It's been absolutely awesome. I have opened up and let you know about a love of my life that I treasure forever. And this one is for you. This is Africa by Toto. So cool to hear Duncan's accent right now. He's such a lovely guy.
And she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
I saw these guys live in London. Of course, hang out with Steve every time he comes to this part of the world. But to actually see the band Toto together play this live in London was just mind-blowing. I was in tears, honestly. I couldn't help it. I spent the rain down in Africa. He's such an amazing musician. He told me David Page is quite a strict musician, you know. That's why they're so good. General rises up above the Serengeti.
I seek to cure what's deep inside, frightened of this thing that I've begun.
That's why the songs are so high, because the vocalists are always trying to get them very sing at the top note, you know. What a beautiful song. Right, so where are we? So my good friend on YouTube is Floyd Rose. Steve, look at this on your friends list, bro. Fantastic. Mine too. Snap. I've got his mobile, should I phone him? I don't think he'll be too impressed this time of the night. I don't think I'd even try, Trace. I don't think I'd even try. Although I'm very tempted, I must admit. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Glenn, for all the songs that you've sent us. Tracy, thank you for your love, and thank you for Anastasia and everybody else. Veronique Borstein, my gosh, didn't know you popped in from Australia. But Tracy and Glenn, you guys have been amazing, sticking with me all through the night. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I do love you so much. Thank you. God bless. And if you guys have enjoyed the show tonight, which I hope you have, on Durban Rock Radio. My name is Michael de Jager. This has been The Big Rock Show on Guitarist TV, Durban Rock Radio. Thanks for tuning in, and it's adios from me. Cheers, Tex. Cheers, Tracy. Love you guys lots. All the best. Bye. Right, I have to... stop there. Look after yourselves, eh? Take care. Love you lots. Bye now. Bye for now. Ooh. It's been a long shift, ladies and gentlemen. I'm completely knackered. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate. And I hope we'll see you